What's up, everybody? So today I'm going to be talking about some tactics I use to save money, and I'm also going to be talking about my fry in this tank. So they're doing something that I've actually never seen before. It's pretty cool. Here, let me show you. Alright, so as you can see right there, he's got all his big pile of fry. He does. But also right here, if I can get in there, he also has a pile, or she also has a pile of fry back here. So basically, they split the fry. I think that's a better tactic. That way, both parents can care for them. But I just never seen this before, and I thought it was kind of interesting. So yeah, let's get to saving money. So the first thing I do to try to save money is try to buy things used. So you want to try to buy things used because you'll get a lot deal on them, and it'll be, there's nothing gonna be wrong with them. Like, as long as you buy them from a person who is not really sketchy and they say things are working. So the things you can buy used is definitely buy fish tanks used. Never buy a new fish tank. It's just not worth it. It costs so much more, and there's really never anything wrong. If there is something wrong, like it's a seal, you can always just get sealant, and then you can just go ahead and put that right in the seal where it's supposed to be. Another thing I do is I buy used gravel and live plants. So live plants are really good. They help so much with keeping the chemical balance of your tank right, and they help with oxygen and stuff like that. So definitely get live plants. They can grow, so you don't have to keep buying more. You can just grow more. So that's pretty easy. And another thing you want to do is don't get a canister filter. So I do have a tank that kind of is full out, just everything's most expensive you can get, and it's super nice, alright? But I also have a tank right next to it that I got used stuff and a sponge filter, and it also looks really nice, but I spent like a quarter of the cost, not even. So I'll show both of those tanks, and I'll show what's expensive and what's cheap. So this tank is the one that is the expensive one. As you can see, I have a canister filter. I keep that under there. I'll show you in a second. And I have a really nice heater. So I'll show you the heater now. It's actually a digital heater. So here's the heater, and actually I have a button. I can control the temperature digitally. See, here's the thermometer right there. So I can always know what temperature it is, and it just sticks to the wall and controls the heater. So this is really nice. I think this tank, I also bought that tank new. I got new gravel. So yeah, this was my first tank, and this is the tank I spent the most on. So here's the other tank. This tank is bigger. I got it for less, and I'm running a sponge filter on it. So the other tank, this one, I think was around $150. You won't believe how much I got this tank for. So this is 75 gallon. I got it used for $15. Yeah. It has some lines in it, but it's not super noticeable. And all in all, the tank is really nice. So the sponge filter, I think that costed like $15, as the other filter costed like $150. And that's all I have in the tank. Literally, I have all that and just a $20 electric heater and a $1 thermometer, and that's literally all I have in this tank. All of the gravel I got was used. I got the gravel and all the plants for like $30. So all in all, I spent less in this entire tank than I did on just the heater or the filtration on that tank. So there is ways to get tanks for a lot cheaper than you do. Here is an example of live plants. So I'm running 2 cheap sponge filters, a relatively cheap light, and a relatively cheap thermometer and heaters combination on this tank. So the live plants really help a lot with everything. I'm able to keep all of my little shrimp in this tank really nice, and it didn't cost a lot. And I just have all the random gravel that I had. I just chucked it in there. There's like 3 or 4 different types of gravel, but it looks fine. So yeah, that's really all I have for you guys today. I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.